sometimes she just does what she has to do to get by. She makes, 6, 8 points here. Tonight, like since she had 11 by halftime, finished 13. Danbury is the defensive player of the year, top defensive player in the country. I mean, we go as she goes. I mean, the defense, that's what Vic prides himself on, is turnovers. I think coming into this game, the last 5 games, every single team that's played against us had 20-plus turnovers, and we were averaging about 9. I don't know what the Tennessee numbers were tonight. I do feel like the game was a 10-on-5 game, if you know what I mean. It was 3 refs at first trying to help Tennessee a lot, and the commentators were straight up Tennessee homers. I was like, am I listening to the Tennessee radio? Like, they were talking about, Tennessee's up by 10, and this Mississippi State come back in. I'm like, Mississippi State is really winning right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I don't know what stats you're looking at, but I was completely lost. I literally had to watch the game on mute for the second half because I just didn't want to throw anything and break my TV. Again, we win. A great quality win on the road. Like you said, we beat a top 25 team. Texas A&M this weekend. It's going to be an interesting matchup between those 2 coaches because they have such a history together. But like you said, and I believe, State will win. I won't say double digits, but I think as long as Rakia and everybody plays their game, we'll be fine.
I agree. So now we're on to our own little diamond preview. We're going to start off with softball. And we have, let's see here, I have it up here. We have some preseason awards. Let's see here. Bring this up.
We got 2 All-Americans, second team.
Yeah, Mia Davidson and Fa Lelua.
Yes, there you go. You got it.
So yeah. These ladies have earned Softball America preseason recognition. Mississippi State's own Thunder and Lightning duo on the softball diamond have been named preseason All-Americans by Softball America. Let's see here. As far as the All-SEC preseason team, Mia Davidson made the team as the catcher. Junior out of Hillsborough, North Carolina. And let's see here where I had that up here as far as who was going to, okay, here we go. Preseason softball. Where are we ranked? We are picked to finish last. I think we're going to, Texas A&M was picked to finish last. I think that we're going to definitely we have this is our new head coach first year, right?
Yes, this is Samantha Ricketts, stud softball player. This is her first year. I'm kind of excited about it. Kind of like you are excited about women's basketball. I am a women's softball fanatic. I was state director here in Kentucky for several years. I had my own travel teams and women for several years with the military teams, and then I had my own local team here. So softball is a passion to me. Like you said, second to last in the West. It sounds bad, but if you really look at it, those other teams in front of us are powerhouses. They're all top 25, top 15 teams. All of us go to the World Series every year. We put almost everybody in there. I think last year, every single team in the SEC went to postseason play. I don't know right off the bat that's true or not because, like I said, Vanderbilt doesn't have a team, so they didn't play. So, like I said, I'm excited. With Mia Davidson, like you said, the Thunder, we have our own Thunder and Lightning. Between Mia and Fa, we have the top two of the top 5 home run hitters in the country. We've got a freshman All-American coming in that was like Mississippi Player of the Year for like 4 years in a row. It was a stud pitcher. I don't know where she'll place in there. I haven't seen that much on it. Literally, the season starts tomorrow. And it's going to be kind of fun to watch to see what unfolds this year in the first year head coach Samantha Ricketts.
All right. Now we're going to jump over to the sport that we are known for. Mississippi State is a baseball school. That's what Mississippi State is known for. We'll have one of the best home stadiums in the nation. The dude. We are picked to finish second behind Arkansas in the West. We have one vote as to win the SEC in baseball. On the coaches preseason All-SEC team, we have Justin Foscue, second baseman on the first team. On the second team, we have Josh Hatcher, first base, Jordan Westberg, shortstop, Rowdy Jordan, outfield, and Tanner Allen, DH utility player. Now, there's a name that you probably are missing. Well, what about our pitcher, Ethan Small?
Whoa. JT Ginn.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, again. I'm sorry. Thank you for correct. Baseball's not my thing. I'm still getting there with baseball. So JT Ginn had a tremendous freshman season. But, I mean, SEC is loaded with pitchers. So, all that matters is JT Ginn performs for us, and gets us to the College World Series. And I think this team has a chance to win the SEC. Dethrone Vanderbilt. We know that big pitch they got over there is back. Hopefully we can, figure out how to hit him, and get back to the College World Series and bring a national championship home to Starkville. Stubbs, your baseball analysis, sir.
All right, so let me touch on this one. I'm kind of shocked on the whole Ginn thing and why he was left off, because he's been named a lot of preseason All-Americans and all other publications across the board. So to be left off in the SEC one kind of bothers me a little bit. Kind of shocked to see a few of those names on there. I mean, as a Mississippi State fan, I'm excited about them. We are across the board. If you looked at all the preseason rankings, I think there's like 6, if not 8 of them out there, 6 that we kind of keep up with. We're a top 10 team, anywhere between 10 and 6. We're coming off a big year. Yes, we are losing. We lost the GOAT, and we lost, Eli and everybody else. But I really think this team could actually be better than it was last year, hitting-wise. And that all starts with our hitting coach, with Jake. Not true. He is a monster in the hitting department. Our guys all bat over 300, and you're going to see a lot of pop this year. Between Westberg and Foscue, are going to have 15, 20 home runs. Hatcher, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people because of his size. Tanner Allen was great last year, but, as we call him, Chipper Jones Jr. We hope Rowdy doesn't start off the way he has been starting the last 2 years and being like 0 for 600. Hopefully, he can take over the reins in outfield, at center field, take over for Jake. You can't replace a man like that, but you can hope that, we level it out. I want to see who starts in left field, whether it's going to be Cumbus or whoever. Pitching, Ginn's going to be your Friday night guy. And then, your weekend guy is going to be interesting between McLeod, and then you've got Sarantola that may start. Our our closer, is basically going to be a freshman coming in. So there's a lot of things we do we don't know about. And we're just going to see how it goes. Last year, Jake always talked about the mid-season games, the midweek games are like a must-win. And I think last year, we didn't lose a mid-season game or midweek game at all, maybe. I think we were like 22-0 or something like that, some crazy numbers. Mm-hmm. Because in the end, proof a lot of other freshmen people play, sophomore people play. We use that as the day off game for a lot of people to try to get extra time in. But at least last year we put emphasis on trying to win those games to better ourselves for a postseason run like we did. We had one of the greatest seasons in baseball, Mississippi State baseball history. And we're playing in a new stadium, and they've added new features again this year. They just put out a publication today. They're going to have food trucks out there now, so that's going to be interesting how that's going to work on left field lounge. And on the right field side, they're expanding the merchandise area. They are now bringing out more grab-and-go things. I don't know if that means vending machines, because everybody always complains about the you go to a game where it's football, basketball, baseball, and you feel like you don't want to go get food during the game because there's a good chance you might miss several minutes or several innings trying to get a damn hot dog and a Coke. So I like what they're doing there. Like I said, Mississippi State is known for being a baseball school. I think we're going to put up another great year. Whether we finish second in the West, we win the West, or we surprise everybody in the whole SEC. Baseball is a very picky, finicky sport. We might lose to Timbuktu, in a midseason game or midweek game. I keep saying midseason. And then, get swept by Vanderbilt on a weekend. I'm hoping to catch that Vanderbilt series because I think it is this year. It is at Vandy this year. I think it's later on in the season, around May. So me and the girlfriend are talking about that. But, a warm game, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I know you're just now getting into baseball, so I get to talk more about baseball and ramble about it, and softball also. But I see big things coming for both our teams this year.
Yes, indeed. And now we're ready to talk about our favorite part of the show, Bulldogs and the Pros. And this is not our favorite part just because we got Bulldogs and the Pros. Stubbs, why this our favorite part?
Because for the first time in our lifetime, our team finally won the Super Bowl for the first time in 50 years. The Kansas City Chiefs.
And we have 3 Bulldogs on this team. First up, Chris Jones. Now, he didn't have a sack in this game, but he harassed Jimmy G, batting his balls up in the air, causing interceptions. I mean, Chris Jones is one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL. I mean, his presence is definitely, they need to go ahead and re-sign him. The other 2 Bulldogs, Braxton Hoyette and Martinez Rankin, also earned Super Bowl rings. Before we talk about this game, though, Stubbs, I mean, the whole playoffs, I think I died 3 times. We were down to Houston 24-0. I was asleep. When I woke up, I was like, oh my God, what the hell? 24-0. And we came back and we outscored Houston 51-7.
Yeah.
Down to Tennessee. We come back, stopped Derrick Henry. So glad, Alabama running back, stuffed him. Pat Mahomes leading us back again. Now, this Super Bowl, we started out just flat. Down 20-10 with just over 6 minutes left. The comeback was on. But before that, I ain't gonna lie, Stubbs, I had given up. I had threw in the towel. I was like, there's no way we're coming back to win this game. This just isn't gonna happen. I mean, the 49ers are gonna run out the clock. But guess who the head coach is for the 49ers? The same coach who gave up a 28-3 lead to the Patriots. It happened again.
Surprise.
And I'm happy. I'm happy for when I was watching. I'm gonna go watch the Super Bowl again because I was excited, man. I mean, as Chiefs fans, and then to have 3 Bulldogs on this squad, and then not only Bulldogs, the Mississippians on this squad, Ward, Wilson.